But once you learn how to master this part of yourself, you become dangerous in the best possible way. Not because you lash out, but because you can't be manipulated. You can't be provoked. You can't be controlled. By the end of this video, you'll understand the 12 Stoic principles that make a man untouchable. Let's begin. Lesson 1. Reframe insults. The power of perception. Seneca once said something most men never stop to consider. We suffer more in imagination than in reality. And he's right. Insults only hurt because we interpret them as meaningful. But here's the truth most men never see. An insult doesn't define you. It reveals the one who said it. So the next time someone fires negativity your way, pause and tell yourself, this is their weight, not mine. When you stop grabbing every stone thrown at you, you stop feeling crushed by them. Lesson 2. Control what you can, ignore what you can't. Epictetus taught one of the greatest truths a man can ever learn. There are things in your control and things far beyond it. People's opinions, out of your control. Their behavior, out of your control. Their judgment, completely out of your control. But how you respond, how you interpret, how you carry yourself, that is entirely yours. Ask yourself one question before you react. Is this within my control? If the answer is no, release it. Your peace is too valuable to burn on things that don't belong to you. Lesson 3. Practice negative visualization. Most men hope for peace. A Stoic man prepares for chaos. Marcus Aurelius, the Emperor of Rome, didn't start his day expecting the world to treat him perfectly. He expected resistance. He expected selfishness. He expected ignorance. But he didn't allow any of it to disturb his inner equilibrium. Every morning, take 30 seconds and remind yourself, I will face negativity today, but I will not let it command me. Preparation kills the sting long before the world tries to deliver it. Lesson 4. Respond with indifference. This one is powerful, and honestly, it's become rare. When someone tries to provoke you, they're not looking for truth, they're looking for a reaction. They're looking for your attention, your emotion, your energy. Don't give it to them. Indifference isn't weakness. Indifference is strategy. A fire only grows if you feed it oxygen. Take away the oxygen, and you starve the flame. The next time someone tries to drag you into their chaos, just breathe. Let the moment hang and walk away on your terms. That's real strength. Lesson 5. Strengthen your mind through daily discipline. Stoicism isn't a tattoo you put on your arm. It's a discipline you carve into your mind every single day. Meditation, journaling, reflection. These aren't soft practices. They are sharpening stones, tools that refine the mind and build emotional armor. At the end of each day, take a moment and ask yourself, where did anger try to take hold today? Why did it show up? What will I do better tomorrow? A man who reflects becomes a man who cannot be shaken. Lesson 6. Remember, anger is a secondary emotion. Most men never realize this. Anger almost never shows up first. It's the cover. Underneath anger, there's usually fear, shame, embarrassment, or wounded pride. So when you feel anger rising in your chest, don't react. Don't explode. Don't move. until you ask yourself, what am I actually feeling beneath this? Naming the truth disarms the lie, and anger is almost always the lie. Lesson 7. Seek understanding before judgment. The man who reacts the fastest is usually the man who understands the least. When someone behaves poorly, take a breath and consider what must be going on inside them for this behavior to make sense. This doesn't excuse their actions, but it gives you distance, mental space, clarity, and clarity always beats combat.
Lesson 8. Stop needing validation from others.
Most anger is born from ego, from the part of us that desperately wants to be seen as intelligent, strong, capable, worthy. So when someone challenges you, the ego panics. It feels threatened. It lashes out to defend itself. But a Stoic man doesn't base his identity on applause or approval. He knows who he is. He doesn't need the crowd to confirm it. When you stop seeking validation, criticism stops feeling like an attack. It becomes information, not injury. Lesson 9. Master the pause. If you learn only one thing from this video, let it be this. Between what happens and how you respond, there is a pause. In that pause is your strength. In that pause is your control. In that pause is the man you're trying to become. You don't need 5 minutes of meditation. You don't need to escape the room. One breath is enough. A Stoic man doesn't react at the speed of emotion. He responds at the speed of intention. Lesson 10. Accept that difficult people are part of life. Marcus Aurelius didn't wake up surprised by rude people. He expected them. He didn't walk into his day hoping everyone would be kind. He walked in prepared for the opposite. There will always be petty people, insecure people, loud people, passive-aggressive people, and people who make it their mission to test you. When you accept this truth, you stop being surprised. And when you're no longer surprised, you're no longer reactive. Acceptance is emotional armor. Lesson 11. Choose virtue over victory. Most men want to win the argument. The Stoic wants to win himself. When conflict arises, don't ask, how do I dominate this person? Ask, what is the virtuous response? Virtue isn't weakness. Virtue is integrity in the heat of battle. Let your character speak louder than your comeback. Lesson 12. Protect your peace like a warrior protects his shield. Your peace is your greatest strategic advantage. A man who is calm, centered, unreactive, cannot be manipulated. You must guard your peace like a warrior guards the one thing keeping him alive on the battlefield. That means refusing unnecessary conflict, walking away from petty arguments, choosing clarity over chaos, and refusing to let others dictate your internal world. If someone steals your peace, it's because you handed it to them. Don't. Closing. Becoming untouchable. The secret to controlling anger doesn't come from perfection. It comes from perception. It comes from discipline. It comes from the daily practice of mastering your reactions instead of being ruled by them. For the next 7 days, commit to this. When someone tries to provoke you, when someone throws negativity your way, when someone challenges your ego, respond with calmness. Respond with clarity. Respond like a man who chooses peace over pride. Watch how different you feel. Watch how different people treat you. Watch how situations that once triggered you no longer even reach you. This is what it means to walk the Stoic path. This is what it means to become unshakable. And this is how you become untouchable.